Hey guys, continuing to catch up on some of the recent YouTuber mail I've been receiving. Here I have some stuff from Manny Castillo, another one of those kind of under the radar guys here on YouTube. Been watching him for about a month or so. Always has good videos, tells great stories about his personal connections to certain cards and players. Really would like to see more people checking him out. I'll leave his link. And he was nice enough to send me a bunch of stuff along with this Rickey Henderson starting lineup. Really cool. This is the second starting lineup figure in my collection. The other one is Bernie Williams, which I have not seen in a few years because I have no idea where I put it. So hopefully I can find it so I can put it together with this one. So thank you for that, Manny. And he also sent a bunch of cards. So let's get to those. Alright, so these are mostly Yankee cards. He basically sent like team sets from a lot of these early 80s products, which I don't mind at all because most of my collection is from like late 80s to now. So anything from like early to mid 80s I probably don't have. And these are from 1982. Pair of Oscar Gambles there. Bobby Mercer, who was a really popular Yankee in his day, then became a very popular announcer around the time I started watching. Dave Revering, Ron Davis, Rick Cerone, who also did some announcing for the Yankees in the 90s. Willie Randolph, who I just mentioned to Snoop12922. I think those numbers are right. One of his videos, he showed a Willie Randolph card, and I was telling him Randolph was one of my favorites, even though he was before my time. Just seemed like such a consummate professional. I can't believe they haven't even considered him for the open manager spot. Here's a guy that did manage the Yankees a while back, Lou Piniella. Another Bobby Mercer. Gene Nelson. Tommy John, Bucky Bleeping Dent, Johnny Oates, who I think passed away. I remember him as a manager for the Rangers back in the 90s when the Yankees kept playing them in the playoffs. And a Bob Watson, really happy to get that one. The only card I had of him was in a Braves uniform. He was the general manager for the 96 championship team. Made some really good moves in his time as the Yankee GM. So that's it for the 82 top stuff. Here's some 81 Donruss. Again, pretty much a team set. All of these will go great in one of the old school Yankee binders, which I'm still planning to show those binders. Just got to get them a bit more organized. Another nice Lou Piniella. Another pair of Oscar Gambles. Gene Michael, who died this year, played a very important role in helping to draft and develop several of the key Yankees from the 90s championships. Nice Ron Guidry. Another Bobby Ray Mercer. Bobby Brown, really off-centered. You would see a lot of that type of stuff back in the day. Another Rick Cerone. Tommy John. Gaylord Perry. Greg Nettles, great third baseman. Another Bob Watson, that's really nice. I like that even better than the first one. That would be an awesome TTM. And a Goose Gossage. That one's actually from 1982. Here we have a stack of 1981 tops. Thanks again for all of these, Manny. For a binder guy like me, this is all binder gold. Gonna have a lot of fun sorting these by player and putting them where they go. Another Rick Cerone. Eric Soderholm. Another one. Another Oscar Gamble. Another nice Willie Randolph. Pair of Rupert Jones. Greg Nettles. Bucky Dent All-Star. Jim Spencer. Ron Davis, who's the father of former Met prospect and brief Yankee Ike Davis. And a Tom Underwood. Next, a couple of stacks of 85 and 86 Donruss. As you can already see, big time hookup here from Manny. I'll kind of pick out some of the more popular names. Bobby Meacham, who was on the coaching staff a few years ago. Dave Righetti, nice one there. Rick Cerrone again. Phil Niekro. That's a really cool Mattingly, did not have that. Followed by a Dave Winfield. Jose Rijo. Rex Hudler, I know him mostly as an announcer. Mike Pagliarulo, I think he stuck around until the 90s. Ron Guidry. Another really nice Willie Randolph. Don Baylor, managed a few big league teams. And then another little stack for 86 Donruss. Another Don Baylor. Bob Shirley. Andre Robertson. As you can see, some of these names during these years weren't very famous. The Yankees went through some rough years during the 80s. There's a Joe Niekro. Dave Righetti. Another Willie Randolph. Guidry. And a Willie Randolph Diamond Kings. So that's going to be it for the team sets. There's a few more things, but I'll cut this off right here and I'll be right back with part 2.